If we're honest, it's been a rough month for Samsung, with the launch of the Note 7, the recall of the Note 7, the relaunch of the Note 7, and the recall of the Note 7. But the good news is I'm not here to talk about the Note 7, though I do need to stop saying the words Note 7. If you're looking to buy a Samsung Gear 360, I have great news for you. It doesn't explode. Essentially, it's been a long time since I last had a device that was completely new to me, both in terms of the device itself, but also the technology behind it. From that perspective, owning a Gear 360 has been a huge learning experience for me. The purpose of this review is to not only talk about whether the Gear 360 works or it doesn't, it's to talk about, from a practical standpoint, can it fit into your life, whether it's worth the money, and whether it's worth the huge amount of hype that surrounds 360 video as a whole. The Gear 360 offers 4 different ways to capture footage. Video, photo, a short video loop, and time-lapse are all available to select and then modify from the Galaxy phone-specific app. Perhaps slightly less conveniently, though useful for non-Galaxy phone owners, you are also able to switch between modes on the device itself. Crucially for daily use, you also have the ability to choose between capturing full 360 spherical footage using both lenses, or instead you can capture traditional footage using just a single lens, front or back. What this means, of course, is that on top of being a 360 camera, you can also use the Gear 360 to replace any GoPro or existing action camera. After the 360 spherical honeymoon period has passed, and trust me, it will, the multi-purpose nature of this device is really where its strengths lie. As an example, on a recent camping trip I used a single lens to take a time-lapse as we put our tent up in an uninspiring wooded area. But then later that day took a 360 photo at the peak of a mountain we just climbed. Official waterproof housing is said to be in the works. However, out of the box the device promises to be dustproof and splashproof. While this isn't perfect for an action camera, and you certainly wouldn't want to go swimming with it, it does offer some peace of mind. Resolution is also impressive. 360 footage shoots in 4K at 30 frames per second, whereas each single lens offers an ultra-wide 2K resolution at 30 frames per second, or 1080p at 60 frames per second. Battery life is little more than acceptable, but the batteries are removable, meaning you can carry replacements with you. Alternatively, you could just throw them at your enemies as small incendiary devices, but I'm kidding, I told you, this does not explode. You've probably been looking at the Gear 360's tripod and wondering exactly what the hell it is. Thankfully, the device includes a common camera screw at the base, which is fantastic because this tripod is really only useful as a stand when you're not using it. The screw means that you can affix anything from a full-size tripod to any action camera mounts you already have to the device. 360 video is amazing. It's more than just a parlor trick, and it really adds to certain situations. However, it definitely has its place. For every roller coaster ride that it's perfect for, there is a situation in a small wooded area that it's absolutely inappropriate for. The great thing about the Gear 360 is that in a single ultra-convenient form factor, you have 2 cameras. You have a replacement for your GoPro, and you have a brand new 4K 360 spherical video camera. Honestly, I think that Samsung have nailed it with the Gear 360, which is incredibly impressive when you consider that it's brand new technology and it's their first time of asking. It's class-leading resolution, it's compact, rugged, it'll replace your GoPro while at the same time giving you the ability to record stills, images, time-lapses all in 360 for the same price as a GoPro. Frankly, if you've got a Samsung smartphone, there's no other way to go. I can't recommend this enough, and I hope you enjoyed the review. Thank you.